Thank you for joining us at the 2025 TEDx Conference. Our next speaker is Matthew Malin with his speech titled Black Magic.
Wow. It was second grade, Miss Sylvia's class, and today was class presentations. I got up there, got really nervous, was stumbling on all my words, so the whole class was laughing at me. I began to cry. In mid-speech, I sat down. And in that moment, two things happened. There was a new belief. I could not do public speaking at all. The second, a spell was cast upon me. I call this black magic. Black magic are words or ideas that can bind you, give you this contract. It tells you your destiny, what you can and what you can't do. It dictates your life. You allow people to put all of their spells and their words onto you, and you live your life not being free. And one problem too is our brains will make whatever you believe true. And so in my case, the belief was you can't speak on stage. And so every failure on stage, every awkward moment, my brain was like, see, I told you, here and here, you screwed up. This proves you can't do public speaking. That happened over and over again, over 20 plus years. And so by that time, I thought it's impossible for me to ever become good at this thing called public speaking. With that, life continues. And I went to college, and my freshman, my sophomore, my junior year, I bombed a lot of speeches. It got worse though. My senior year was the big moment for me. We had to make our own company and then ask a bank for a loan. So to the bank, we had to give them our presentation for our projections, our financials, our plans, all of that. And the night before the presentation, my heart was pumping, couldn't breathe. I thought, I cannot do this. So I called my class and I lied to them. I said, hey, I'm feeling kind of sick. Can't make it tomorrow. Sorry, guys. So I allowed this spell, whatever you want to call it, control my life, let my classmates down. Because our words have power. If you're not careful, you can cast these spells onto yourself, good or bad, and change your entire life. But by accident, I found the solution, and it was white magic. White magic is when you use words to uplift, empower, or to change your standards for living. It happened by accident. I came to Toastmasters like 3 years ago. And by 3 years, I mean I would come there for like 2 weeks and ditch for next year. But one time, about half a year ago, I found this man named Paul Brunaforte. And he was there for me, and he sent me 8 emails. And it was always like, come back to the meeting. How are you doing? We miss you. And finally, like, okay, you went. I'll come back to Toastmasters. And we did speech training at his house over and over again. I would come over and practice my tonality, moving on the stage, everything. Until finally he's like, Matthew, that was a fabulous speech. For the first time in my entire life, I was like, really? That was good? And all of these belief systems, spells, black magic were shattered. And I believed I could do this. It wouldn't be easy per se, but the light was there. If I could keep on working hard, putting the reps in there, I can make this work for myself. Again, our words have power. We can cast these spells on ourselves, both good and bad. So the challenge for all of you is to look at your own life, your own spells, your own black magic, whatever you want to call it, and think, what's what I currently believe that is maybe not true? Maybe you believe I'm not a healthy person, or I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I can't make friends, and replace that with your white magic, your positive thinking for that statement. So for example, let's say you think, I can't make friends. You would instead think, I am open to making new connections. then your brain will help you out. Be like, okay, you did it here and here and here. So you're proving to your brain this belief is true for your life. And then for the first time in your life, your brain and you are on the exact same team here. You're working together to make both your dreams and your goals real. That's why I am here. I forced myself to write down every single day, you are great at speaking. Even when it wasn't true, I brainwashed myself every single day for weeks and weeks and weeks. Now I'm here talking to you guys. I would end on this note. Our words matter. They have power. You can rewrite your story one word at a time. Thank you.